barrage, and a young duo looks to make a new splash. The Raptors enter the postseason with the best record in the conference. But now, the stakes are higher. Will their dominance be tested as they go up against the Boston Celtics? Round 1, Game 1, the NBA playoffs, coming up next.
Welcome, everyone. The regular season is in the books. The battle for the East begins. Round 1, Game 1. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And now the opening lineup for Boston. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Stevenson is out there with Keldon Johnson, and it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. And for the Raptors, in at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. MP out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Taking a look at Toronto. They are clearly the favored team in this series, and I guarantee they've got their sights set on a bigger prize than just getting through this round.
That can be dangerous, though. It's fine to focus on an overall goal, but a team can't get caught looking past any opponent in the playoffs.
Let's throw it over to Allie, who has a report on MP.
The playoffs are quickly becoming old habit for MP. This is his third straight trip to the postseason. MP told me he is feeling comfortable. He knows what to expect this time of year, and he's got a lot of faith in his guys. Back to you guys.
Nothing like the NBA playoffs. We're all excited to be here. Now here's White. It's Brown on the wing. Shoots from 12. Toronto grabs the miss. Quickly the pass to Ingram. And here's MP for 3. That one's in, his first shot this game. An incredible season for MP. Greg leading the NBA in multiple categories.
Just a ridiculous accomplishment, right? MP was dynamite this season. This team is beyond lucky to have him.
Ingram outside. Raptors moving the ball around. Here's MP. It is good. The assist from Barnes. MP's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, MP already showing an ability to take what the defense gives him.
Brown the pass to Pritchard. Back to Brown. It's up a 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. And here's Ingram from the arc. Offensive rebound. Nice shot by Pirtle.
One thing you know about Jakob Pirtle, this guy never stops working. What a motor.
Pritchard with the ball. Stevenson setting the pick for Brown. Stevenson outside. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, just a tough time making shots. Only 1 for 5. They just need to settle in here.
And that one drops for him.
Boy, Scotty Barnes, the complete package. Nice interior finish there.
Here's Pritchard. Brown deciding where to go with it. White setting the pick for Brown. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
A nice shot by MP. And great, we all love great ball movement, but a lot of that is a function of personnel. Unfortunately, that vision is an area that MP does not disappoint in.
And not at all. In fact, this season, he led the league in assists. So now being in the playoffs, your sets can break down. And he's able to run the offense and improvise at a really high level.
White, good.
Yeah, on the catch-and-shoot game, Derek White, very assertive, ready to react.
MP against White. Here's MP, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right out and down. MP's got 9.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
White, wide open, he fired. Good on the triple.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
MP, no good.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
Comes up empty down low. Raptors leading by 6. Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
You know this about Scotty Barnes. This guy is an exceptional athlete. That is above the rim.
Outside, White. Here's Brown. Still yet to score. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Screen by Pirtle. MP passes to Pirtle. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will, nice.
Now here's Stevenson. Back to Pritchard. Wide a screen on quickly. Pritchard with a wide open look. Nailed from three-point land.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little bit.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's ready to talk things through with them. Both teams deciding to change it up. Raptors leading by 7. Now, MP. 9 points in the game so far. But dunk by Achua.
Well, such an explosive athlete. Achua off his feet in a hurry.
Boston's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Pass to Brown. White looking around. Shot clock at 6. And the foul called on MP. That is his first. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Lets it go. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, there's an infectious energy to how Precious Achua plays. So tough keeping him off the offensive glass.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Celtics trail by 18. We've got Walter. He's out there with MP. Brandon Ingram's out there with Precious Achua. And Murray Boyles in at the power forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Pritchard gets the bucket.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And now, Hallie Lepore says something for us from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against San Antonio played some superb basketball. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
And at this stage of the postseason, having an explosive score like MP, well, Greg, that's priceless.
Yeah, coming into the playoffs, Kevin, with the NBA's points per game leader gives that team a ton of confidence.
Well, that's where you use your athleticism and agility. If you're Jaylen Brown, navigating to a high percentage look.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And that one's good. MP.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Rebounded by the Celtics.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Pritchard from outside traps in the tray. Pritchard's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Celtics.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Back to Porter. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by MP. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They led the game at one point by 20. Count that one. MP's got 17.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Some changes for Boston. Stevenson, he's checked in for Murray, and it's White in for Porter. And here is Johnson. No scoring in this one. Brown's shot is good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's MP. Nails the 16-footer. MP's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Pritchard passes to Johnson. Pass to Brown. A free ball. Johnson can't hit.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Barnes outside. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Quickly the pass to MP. Shoots a fader, and the Raptors tack on 2 more.
That's 10 straight off of the mid-range.
Celtics trail by 16. Outside, White. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. He's got 14.
A sneaky good scorer. I don't know that you define Derek White as a scorer. He's sort of jack of all trades, but boy, he's cooking right now.
Quickly finds Ingram. Fader on the way. And MP with the basket on the assist from Ingram. Ingram's got 4 assists now tonight. Johnson outside. Back to White. Brown outside. Offline with his 3. Toronto leading by 15. Down low. And stolen by White. Brown outside. Cash money. Brown with the tray.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. The Raptors making a switch here. Walters checked in. Here's quickly, still without a basket. Back to MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Boy, the explosive finish at the cup by MP. He might have surprised himself, folks.
1:10 left in the first half. Now here's Brown. He's got 11. Fast break Toronto. Here's Walter. Oh, good on the 3. Celtics trail by 14. Over in the corner, Brown. To the inside. Here's Stevenson. And the jumper from down low is good. Stevenson's got his first 2 points of the night.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Drills it from outside.
A great pass and quickly makes great use of it.
Brown outside. To the paint. Here's White. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Boy, as strong as he's been, they're going to need him to continue shouldering the load to try to break through.
With the fadeaway. MP, no good. Brown with it. White the pass to Brown. Jacks up a 3. And it's White missing. MP from deep 3-point land. And so it's Toronto, 13 points up at the end of the period. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We come back right after this.
Hey everybody, it's halftime of Game 1 and a big lead right now for the Toronto Raptors.
Anytime they sniff the paint, it's a bucket, and they've found different ways to do it.
Yeah, their game plan gets the Shaq seal of approval, get it inside and hit them hard.
Taking a look at how the series is going for the Raptors. I'm curious, you guys both played in a lot of playoff games. What's a Game 1 like?
To me, it's the most important game of the series. A chance to come out strong, set the tone, and like getting everyone on notice. And Game 1s are really the best chance for the underdog to sneak in and steal a win.
Yeah, you say that, Kitty, because you're the underdog around here. You better not be stealing nothing away from me. Stay away from my snacks. I'm the alpha.
Well, glad the whole pack was able to weigh in on that one. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Raptors. They led the game at one point by 20. Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's foul. Pritchard and White are their guards. Brown out there with Keldon Johnson. And it's Stevenson in at the center, filling out the middle. Now here's White. And White slams it in.
Well, he is asked to do so many different things for whatever team he's on, but Derek White right now, aggressive hunting his shots.
Here's Barnes. It's a 13-point game. Here's MP, and that's off the glass and in. MP's got 29 in the game.
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
Outside, White. Kicks it out to Johnson. Fires for three. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Chalk up two there.
Oh, he's hot coming out of the break. 3 up, 3 down.
Brown outside. Back to Pritchard. No good with the triple.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's MP. Again, Toronto.
Even though they have the lead, this guy keeping his foot on the gas pedal, I love it.
Here's Brown. He's got 11. Johnson outside. Lets it go with the three. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one.
This is frustrating. You come out to start the second half, you've made 1 of your first 4 shots.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
White, good.
Derek White is a legit three-point threat. I don't care where on the floor he is. You better contest.
Back to MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, my goodness. MP stealing the show.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam. Brought to you by AT&T. Celtics trail by 18. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Brown finds Stevenson. 6 to shoot. Here's Johnson. It's hauled in by the Raptors. MP's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Boy, they can't cut into this lead with him going stone cold and only so much time to turn it around.
Hits it from three-point range. MP's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And then Johnson with the dunk.
Rocking that rim. Keldon Johnson, a big physical wing.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. White against MP. Again, Toronto.
You can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's White. That ball. High speed that time from Stevenson. White's got 24.
I think you can count on Derek White to take smart shots. Does so right there.
A fadeaway. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Stevenson outside. Outside, White. Nice ball movement by Boston. White, a screen on Ingram. Here's Brown. 5 on the clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brown's got 13 points.
Just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
To the middle. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's White. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Barnes passes to MP. Fades back. Out to Ingram. Pass to MP. Second chance shot. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Right, sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
And White, the bucket on the assist by Brown. White's got 11 in the second half. On the wing, Barnes. Here's MP, and he converts the layup. And the Raptors lead by 17.
This is the thing about MP. He has the poise to take high percentage shots.
Murray's checked in for Boston. Here's Pritchard. He's got 9. Outside, White. It's good from long range. White's got 30 points.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Austin with the ball. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Here's the 3. Buries it from three-point range. Walter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And the Rajakovic calls timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. MP out there with Walter. Then it's Ingram, and it's Lanier, and it's small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Now, here's MP. This one for 3, and again it's Toronto with the 3. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Raptors?
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Here's MP following the bucket by the Celtics.
The defense a step slow, you can see the results.
There's Brown with the 3, and it's Toronto with the rebound. Murray Boyles has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Still looking for his first triple of the half. He had 3 at the break.
And you see the polish from Ingram as a scorer from every level. His versatility is a boon for this offense.
Now here's Brown. Hauser finds Murray. And the shot goes down. Murray's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And here's MP for 3. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Got to contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from 3.
Brown outside. 3-pointer. MP grabs the miss. MP's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Porter double team. It's Brown on the wing. The Celtics working the ball around now. That's good from Porter on the assist by Brown. Porter's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for the Celtics. MP against Porter. Launches a 3, and good! There's another. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
On the wing, Porter. Brown outside. Fires the 3, and it's Ingram with the rebound.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
And another one falls. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Here's Hauser. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. MP looking around. He got it again. Sensational.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Brown drives in, and he uses the glass on the layup. Brown's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, the quickness of Jaylen Brown on the drive. He makes it happen in an instant.
There's the drive, and there's the bucket from MP.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely 0 chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
Now here's Murray. Knocks down the 3 ball. Porter's got 15 points in just the second half.
Shooting while in rhythm. Porter Jr. has an impressive understanding for when to let that thing fly.
And here's MP for 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Here's Brown. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down and what will be a win here in Game 1 of the series for Toronto.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it's really got to feel very good to be able to jump out confidently to a 1-0 lead in this series.
Absolutely. And I think their focus now has to be not on taking this win for granted. They should come out for Game 2 with the same intensity and honestly maybe even more. You know they'll face a more focused team in the next one, so they may have to be just a little bit tougher.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
This is the very definition of being in a zone. Everything the defense tried against him, he had an answer for it.
And he nails the 3rd.
Listen, it's only 1 miss, but it hurts all the same as they try to cut into this lead.
There's 53 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Walter. Pass to Murray Boyle. Inside. And he jams it with authority.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Here's White. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. White's got 33.
Well, a corner three for Derek White. Surprise, surprise. This guy will light you up if you give him shots.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. MP passes to Winston. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Brown outside. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum is so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
Well, that'll do it for now. You can join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony and our sideline reporter, Alan LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And we'll see you next time